Today we're going to be assembling the Marisa hanging chair with cushion. So it came in two packages. That's obviously the chair part, and this is the box with the other bits in. So we'll get that opened up. So we've got a box full of ironmongery and some destructions, because life should be about having fun. So here are the fixings laid out in some OCD order. 4 small bolts, 3 long Allen bolts, 2, you get the gist of it. And it's now time for the assembly instructions. So we can check off what's supposed to be here before we start with that lot and that lot. So we don't actually have any set out instructions to build this other than this guide. So I think I'm going to start ground up. So I'm going to start with this base and put the 4 legs in, which I've unwrapped in this box. Insert like so. Keep that threaded hole in view, and then we're going to get one of the small Allen bolts, drop it in there, and hopefully start the thread. And then to finish, we're going to use this Allen key just to apply a little tension on it. I'll just give it a nip up. Well, that's feeling reasonably tight at that. So we now have a base fully assembled, and we've flipped it so it's freestanding. So the next move is to get the curved tube with the distinctive steel bracket welded onto it there, and that can be slotted in like so, and it should be stable, assuming the brackets are aligned. Okay, I've been deliberating over this for some time, and I think the best way of doing it is using this thick chunky spacer washer. Post that in there using the smaller bolt, and then take a lock nut and stick that on the rear like so, and the same both sides, and then nip up with a larger Allen key and the spanner. So now we're on the last piece of tubular ironmongery for the chair, and we'll just slot that on like so and align these holes for the bolts. So we've got 2 long bolts here, and they're going to have to go in there. I'm going to put a washer on them, and then these 2 nuts combined with a washer for the back, and tighten accordingly. And then cover the nuts up with the caps. And we have a long lengthy bolt here with a nut with a combined washer. Now if we drop it in that way, it goes all the way through, so that's not going to work, and it seems a better deal from underneath. And again, that seems a lot more secure now, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think maybe a couple of washers there and there would be an improvement, but we don't get them. So we've got a pin with a slot in it, put that in, and a spring to hang off it. And the length of chain and carabiner. So ensure that every nut has one of these black plastic covers on it, and the 2 under there and that one there. So now we've got the chair to hang and unwrap, and it does come with a super useful sheet. So I do have it on good authority that these chairs are available from the Range, Homebase and Wilkinson's. Now it is adjustable on height, simply by removing the chain or adjusting the length of it. So now we've got it installed. We did sit down on it first to decide where to position the headrest, because it it was a bit too high up. As the cushion moulded into the chair, and they fitted this check strap, or that's what I'm going to call it. That's central on the central spine of the chair, and we've adjusted the height, which is, we think, suitable for us, for just 2 links of the chain. Many thanks for watching, and why not subscribe to learn of more repair and assembly possibilities.